Today we're going to talk about how to be grateful for your electronic music gear. Freebeat. Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day, so if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Let's get started. Happy Saturday, everybody. Let's do an exercise. Now, really quick, before you pull out your Wii balance board, don't worry, it's not that kind of exercise. Does anybody still have one of those? Anyway, I want you to pause this video, go grab your favorite piece of electronic music gear, put it in front of you, and hit the play button again. I'm going to be using the OPZ. You see, today's video concept is a really simple one. We are just going to examine our favorite piece of electronic music gear and find 3 reasons that we love working with it. Now, not only is this going to help us better understand ourselves and, plan for the future when we get gas, which will happen again, gear acquisition syndrome, and, we're looking for new gear. This will help us, more learn what we love about the gear that we already have, but it will also make us stop and examine the gear that we already have and find reasons to be grateful for it. I find that a lot of times if I'm looking at another piece of gear online, I tend to forget the gear that I have right here in the studio that is capable of some truly incredible things. Just the OPZ alone, is one of the coolest things I've ever used in my entire life, and I already have it. I don't have to spend any more money than I already have to be able to play with this and make music with it. So yeah, simple video concept, but as I go through this video and list my 3 favorite things about the OPZ, I'd like you to figure out your favorite 3 things about your favorite piece of electronic music gear and leave them in a comment down below. Let's have some gratitude for our gear in the comment section. So the first thing that I love about the OPZ is that it manages to fit a 2-octave keyboard in addition to the 16-step sequencer in this tiny little form factor. So on the chord track here, I can, hold down this step, play in my chord, extend it, copy it, and I can just, play my notes in like that. It also makes editing those chords super easy. I can press this one down. And as a more traditional musician, it just makes working around the sequencer that much easier. Being able to see not only the keys that I'm playing, but also where those notes and keys are going in my sequence. And even on something like the drum track, you can very easily put 4 on the floor, but then on the snare drum, you can hold down a step and paste multiple notes into that step. And then if you hold down that step, you can actually see what notes are on there. So having the 2-octave keyboard be separate from the 16-step sequencer really allows for kind of full visibility and awareness of where you are in the song and what notes are in your song. My second favorite thing about the OPZ is just the form factor and its portability. The fact that I can take this incredibly powerful sequencer wherever I want, and I can write music wherever I want. The fact that it's got an almost 5-hour battery built into it. I haven't charged my OPZ since Lady Freebeat and I went camping, 3 weeks ago? And we're still over 50% battery, and I've used it almost every day. Also in the vein of portability, the fact that it is an all-in-one production device. That's very important to me. I don't like having a big setup with gear everywhere. I like, having one concise piece of equipment. And the OPZ really does that for me. And then the form factor and portability of it just takes it over the top. And my third favorite thing about the OPZ is the fact that there's no screen, and you don't have to use the screen, the iPad app, if you don't want to. You can do everything solely from this device with no screen. There's shortcuts for everything, from switching the polyphony of your track, to adding very quick effect sends, to the fast transpose feature via the master track that you saw right there. It's all on the device, and once you learn the workflow, you don't have to worry about the lack of a screen, because the buttons themselves, along with the LEDs, are as much of a user interface as anyone could ever need. So there you have it, 3 simple reasons why the OPZ is my favorite piece of gear to work with right now. And once you come up with your 3 reasons about your favorite piece of gear and post them in the comment section, I would like you to do what I just did and play with that piece of gear for, at least a couple minutes. I think I just played with mine for about 2 or 3 minutes. Just play with that piece of gear, especially if you haven't in a while, and be inspired and, reconnect a little bit with it and just rediscover why it is your favorite and just take the time to appreciate it. This is a video I've kind of been wanting to make for a while, which might sound silly because, like I've said, it's such a simple concept and, almost kind of a bland video to talk about, but it is important and it needs to be said, which I'm finding is kind of a theme of these style videos here on the channel. They're not going to get a ton of views, but there are things that need to be said. And, sometimes people will comment on videos like this and say, oh, that's what I needed to hear today. And I really like that because I know that I need a video like this every once in a while too to help me reconnect with a piece of gear. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this one. Be sure to leave a comment down below with your favorite piece of gear and 3 reasons why it's your favorite. Have a lovely jam or just, hangout session with that piece of gear. If you happen to enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like on it. If not, you can always leave a dislike. That is totally fine. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Thank you so very much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.